So you've probably noticed that I haven't been uploading anything over the last month or two. Um, Basically, anybody who's been reading my blog, links in the description, you'll know exactly why that is. I just thought I'd come on here and give you a bit of an update, really. Um, so, the best thing for you to do is to read the blogs that I wrote on this subject. But just to sum it up, this isn't anywhere near in depth. Um, Basically, I had a sort of spiritual awakening. I was having a bath and just put on this incredible album by an artist called Anila. It's an album called Warrior. Um, and basically, she's a Canadian singer, songwriter, who has a very strong connection with her Nordic roots. And this album, Warrior, it's only 4 tracks, but it significantly changed my life. I'm not saying it would do that for anyone else. This was very much a unique experience for me. Um, Basically, I suddenly realized that all of the things that have been stressing me out, causing me anxiety, causing me depression, most of them stem from my constant chasing of political commentary. Um, I would see these injustices in the world and I'd rally against them. And that in turn would heighten my anxiety, heighten my anger, heighten my depression. And, it's been a really great journey. The last couple of years, I've learned so much about politics that I never knew before. I've made some really, really good friends. Um, and yeah, it's given me a lot of projects to do. But I think my political journey, has come to an end. The reason being, I'm so much happier now. I looked into the ancient art of Stoicism. People like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, Seneca, etc. And the basic idea of Stoicism is essentially there's no use in worrying yourself with things that are outside of your control, and to only focus on elements of your life that really are in your control. So obviously, when it comes to the whole political thing, um, you know, I'm not going to be able to change the actions of the politicians I criticise. No matter how much I shout, and no matter how much big a following I might get, that is something that cannot be changed. It can be influenced, but it can't be changed. And I think once I suddenly realised that I need to focus on my own life, it really kind of, I don't know, it just completely transformed the way I look at things. A lot of things have changed in the last month. For example, with that experience, I suddenly realised that because my partner and I, we've been wanting to move away from the UK. We were looking at Canada, but the one thing that was holding us back was the distance. Obviously, all of our friends and family that we do have are in the UK and in Italy. So, you know, living in Canada, as idealistic as that sounds, it's not really feasible. And so we started looking at Norway. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not perfect, but when you actually look at the way the society is, it's a society I really want to be a part of. There's a strong focus on creativity over academia, a very strong focus on children and the future. So obviously, when we raise a family, it seems like a much better place to raise one. You've got some of the lowest unemployment and lowest crime rates in the world. But the main thing that drew me to it wasn't all the socio-economic aspect of it. Obviously, that's a huge bonus. But it was the country itself. It's absolutely breathtaking with how beautiful it is. I mean, I've always thought it's a beautiful country, but I never fully appreciated it until I did a lot of research recently. And the idea of living kind of away from a big metropolitan city, kind of living more in nature, and not only that, but that nature. I mean, I live in Wales. So yeah, we've got parks, we've got green areas. Like, you know, if you can drive, we've got the Brecon Beacons. But that's not the kind of nature I'm talking about. I'm on about the fjords. I'm on about the purest Arctic water you can get. I'm on about the wildlife just roaming the hills. Um, these are all things that there is, to an extent, some of these things that you can find here in the UK, but not really. Not to the extent that you would somewhere like Norway or any other Scandinavian country. So, yeah, basically, just to sum it up, um, I'm, for the time being at least, for the considerable future, won't be doing any political commentary. The films that I was working on, I've put them to one side. I might come back to them one day, but in all likeliness, there's probably not. And you know, I'm still going to support certain political things. I mean, I'm no longer going to be a paying member of the Workers' Party of Britain, but I'm definitely going to be an affiliate. I definitely want to support them in any way I can. I just don't feel I belong in this kind of world anymore. You know, the fact that just walking away from all this political stuff has increased my happiness, decreased my depression, stress, and anxiety, and really given me a newfound appreciation for everything. I can't see myself going back. You know, I know there's some of you out there that only subscribe to this channel for the political stuff. Most of you, probably. There's some of you out there that only know me through Twitter, through political things. But I think that part of me, that's gone. I still obviously care about injustices in the world, 100%. But what I'm not going to do is stress myself out worrying about those things I can't change. You know, as I said before, I'll focus on the things I can change. And right now, that's things in my life. Things that I can directly, you know, actually influence. So, yeah, it's been a great journey. And I really thank you all for the support you have given me. If you're still interested in the things I've got to say, it's, you know, I'm not going to just completely shut down. I'm still going to have my little rants here and there, but it's going to have a lot less of a political flavour, a lot more of a sort of philosophical flavour. You know, as I say, I've been doing a lot of reading of the Greek philosophers, and it's really helped me out. So yeah, like I say, check out my Substack, link is in the description, and yeah, it'll be great to see who sticks about. You know, I'm going on a new journey myself, kind of rediscovering myself, so it'll be great to have you guys come with me.